posted some pictures of some things when I was in the grocery store. I was down this one aisle, and I was looking for coconut oil, but I was on this aisle and they had flour and vegetable oil and corn starch and corn syrup, just different things like this, right? In the post, I was talking about how, like, I'm just looking at these individual things, and I'm talking about how no one in their right mind would eat any of this shit in these pictures. No one in their right mind would eat or drink vegetable oil. No one in their right mind would eat or drink cornstarch or corn syrup or flour. But yet, through the sorcery of cooking, you take all of these nasty ass ingredients and you mix them with other nasty ass ingredients that you would never eat. And then somehow you can end up with something that tastes delicious. But you're still eating all of these nasty ass ingredients that you would never eat. I would never have to tell you not to eat flour. I would never have to tell you, don't eat that vegetable oil. Don't drink that vegetable oil. Don't eat or drink that cornstarch or that corn syrup. You would never do it. Why? Because you're not fucking stupid. Everything in you would reject it. You couldn't just sit up with a bag of flour or scoop in, I don't know, maybe have a spoon or something and just, like it's, you could never do, right? But through the sorcery of cooking, and that's what cooking is, it's sorcery, you are now able to eat all of this shit that you would never eat. Does it make sense now why people get sick? Because just because you mix all of these ingredients together and you come up with a different product, you're still eating the flour that you would never eat. You're still eating the vegetable oil or the canola oil or whatever kind of oil it is that you would never eat by itself. You're still eating the cornstarch, the corn syrup, like whatever it is, you're still consuming that. The lard, the yeast, whatever it is, you're still consuming it. But you would never consume it by itself. It goes against all common sense. It goes against your nature. Everything in you rejects it. But when you mix it with a bunch of other shit and then you cook it, now you have this product. And now, magically, it tastes delicious. But it's still all the same toxic ass disease causing shit that you would have never eaten in its natural state. You understand what I'm saying? And this is so powerful. Cooking is the greatest addiction on this planet, and nothing is responsible for killing more people in the world than cooking. You can take every other cause of death combined, and it still doesn't come close to how many people cooking has killed. I mean, you go through the list of diseases: cancer, heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease, lung disease, Alzheimer's, heart attacks, strokes, on and on and on and on you can go. Every disease is diet related. And again, by diet, I mean anything that you allow in your body. So primarily what you eat and drink, but not limited to that, but mostly that. Probably 9 times out of 10 is what you eat or drink. Then you have, diseases, illnesses, and things related to vaccinations, chemicals around your house. It could be chemicals you breathe. It could be, other things, shit you put on your skin. but primarily it's what you eat and drink. And if people didn't cook, these diseases wouldn't even exist. Because if people didn't cook, then they would only eat what they enjoy eating in their natural states, which is what? Fruit. If people didn't cook, they wouldn't be eating the rotten flesh of these dead animals off of their carcasses. When you cook, you deceive yourself. That's all you're doing. You're mixing all these things together, and then you're adding seasoning and sauces. You cook it. All you're doing is deceiving yourself. If people didn't cook, they would automatically align with their natural state. They would automatically eat the way they're supposed to eat. Cooking is sorcery. It's witchcraft. It's no different than creating a potion. You know, like, I don't know, you've seen the witches on the cartoons whipping up a magic potion. That's what cooking is. All these people suffering diabetes, they wouldn't have diabetes if they didn't cook or eat cooked things. Heart disease, same thing. Most people with cancer, same thing. Alzheimer, same thing. On and on and on. So what are your thoughts on that? You know, it's all facts. Everything I said is 100% facts. And it's really profound. I've said this a lot. The things people eat are not even real. There's no such thing of a pizza. A pizza, what people call a pizza, is about 70 different ingredients combined together and cooked. You're not eating a pizza, you're eating those 70 different things. Honestly, it's well over that. Because anytime you see artificial flavors and natural flavors, then that could be, artificial flavors could be 50, 25, 100 different ingredients by itself. And then natural flavors could be another 25, 50, 100 or more different ingredients. Chemicals is what they are. But they don't even tell you what these artificial and natural flavors are. They don't have to. And so you don't even know fully what you're eating. You could be eating 150 different things at one time. You understand what I'm saying? There is no such thing of a pizza. If a pizza was real, then on the ingredients, it would just say pizza. There's no such thing of a hamburger, cheeseburger, like all of these things that people eat. Ice cream, cake, cookie. There's no such thing of none of these things. The ingredients label tells you what you're eating. You're eating 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 different things at one time. And it took that many things to make all of this nasty shit taste good. It's magic. It's sorcery. It's witchcraft. And this is how they dumb people down. This is how they bring people down to low vibrations and keep them on low frequencies. This is how they control the population. It's not just through the dumbing down of everybody, but it's also through the sickness and disease that they will inevitably develop in their bodies if they keep eating this shit. Because what you're doing is you're eating all of that nasty shit that you would never eat in its natural state. You're tricking yourself into eating it. I'll talk to y'all soon.